Okay, I'm highly medicated and some food nearby.
Ty's been heavily medicated. Quickly, this is the time to make absurd requests.
Uh-huh.
Ty, I need 40 gigawatts.
Why is 40 gigawatts?
Because I needed to power my flux capacitor. Listen.
I thought it was 1.8 gigawatts.
Listen. My flux capacitor runs off solar, so I just need 40 gigawatts of solar energy because that will give me enough for several travels. Because 1.4. Excuse me.
How efficient are these solar panels, and how much space do you have for them?
Uber efficient. They have 101% efficiency.
That violates the law of conservation of energy.
So, wait, are you talking about the DeLorean or are you talking about the time train?
Yes. And yes. And do not question me.
At that point, just use muonic hydrogen. Fusion, man. It's simpler.
No, 101% efficiency solar.
Muonic hydrogen fusion will be more efficient.
But does it get 101 efficiency?
No, but it can actually exist.
Well, then we're talking about time travel here, so...
Yeah, not only that, but what was it? Good old fashioned energy density. Solar panels have amazingly low energy density. For a device like that, with the amount of power you're dealing with, you're going to want to go with the highest energy density, which would be some sort of fusion. Or if you can pull it off, matter-antimatter reactor, but those are pretty dangerous.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? We didn't need that city, did we?
Well, what was it? If you got a chunk of antimatter the size of moon and you collide it into a moon-sized object, there wouldn't be a universe anymore.
Listen. All I'm saying is if Ty does time travel bullshit, I am prepared for it. In part because my character is immune to the effects of time travel. Meaning people can alter the timeline, but my character will not be affected.
Yeah, I watched that, thing, that story dispo.
Which means that time travel means nothing, which means time travel. Yes. Okay, so anyways, what's our plan? What are we doing today?
Well, according to the news, while Angel Sea has been liberated, apparently they have some underground force to make sure that they try to regain control, even though the leader's been arrested and probably is going to get executed.
No. I spend a hero point. That's not happening. I spend a hero point. That's not happening. That's too stupid. I am marking off my hero point that I would have gained for this session.
I was about to say the FBI has been taking care of it.
I don't care. I'm removing it as an entire plot point. No.
He hated it so much he deleted it.
Okay, you deleted it for one hero point.
Yeah.
In other words, the two presidential candidates will be stopped by the city today, while President Hopeful Ortega has named a vice president yet. President Jackson did name a vice candidate, and
it's the same one as last time. Unless that guy's died. Has he died? Did he die too?
Ortega and Jackson are alive.
No, but the current president uses the same vice president. You can't swap vice president. That's the entire thing.
I meant for the presidential race. Dippo?
Yes?
I meant for the current presidential race. I'm pretty sure the vice president's going to retire with the president when he steps out of office. Plus, they're all different parties.
Not what I was talking about. Moving on.
Anyway, you're gonna be in Mississippi. The FBI informs you. Yeah, we're still trying to do some business over here in Angel City while we string out the government and stuff like that. So your job is to make sure that nothing happens to the two presidential candidates. Like, Ortega is the Superman, but is not completely immune.
I'm just researching a way to, undo necromancy. Maybe some sort of a field effect that'll cause necromancy and, creatures that are powered by necromancy just to fall apart.
He's still technically alive.
True, but it's going to depower him.
I mean, I guess we can just depower him.
Alright, what's everyone else is doing?
Siri's probably helping.
Alright, not Kiri. DedSec?
Well, at the moment,
Also, you can see I moved the mech and Candace over to your lab.
mostly just working on the mech, constantly getting more information from it. Trying to rewrite the personality so it's not something that'll kill us in our sleep.
Ara senpai.
I think she's talking about the crazy evil mech and not.
As I said, Ara senpai. That'd fix it.
It's better than being Yandere or
Oh boy, I assume Gym Pan is training at the gym.
probably.
Alright. As you assume. Alright, as you're busy doing anything, you hear a strange radio transmission. Hello. Hello, world. It seems that some heroes is trying to interrupt my business. I will not have it. So, here's the thing. The heroes step out and surrender themselves to me, or or something bad's gonna happen during the presidential debate.
I feel like we're being threatened.
Sounds like to me that they just woke up every single federal agency that exists.
Except one problem, they can't exactly track them. Like, oh, you try
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The presidential debate is going to have now Secret Service, marshals. Everyone is being sent to this presidential debate.
I don't worry. Oh, he can translate. They can translate like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. I have plans of my own. By the way, if someone tries to reverse the transmission, well, one, even though he is a failure, Tech ha- Tech has some unique abilities to make sure that I don't get trapped.
It's a radio transmission. Get me 3 antennas in time. I can find out where it is.
I can assist.
What is this?
All right. Search.
I'm assuming
Blue,
I'm assuming we're in 3 different locations. So, yeah, I'm just gonna send my shit to DedSec. Whatever you need, DedSec, just here.
All right. This is the shit I need. I need all this.
What the fuck is
nice
going
all the
on?
techno.
Okay, here's the technobabble. You're gonna reverse triangulate the signal by using 3 points and then a little bit of math regarding the speed of.
I understood that part, but I'm just like, is this guy seriously doing this?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Mm-hmm. All right. So let us try and reverse the multimodal reflector and increase the.
Or just record
Try and-
the timings between the antennas.
They put it on the world map to.
Actually, I think I got a better idea. I think I have a better idea of how to describe this. Let me see if I can find the clip. Shit. Actually, I did. I found it. Give me a second. You guys are gonna love it. This will be the Drea Techno Babble I go.
Just read out the Doth Plagius meme, basically. And then insert technobabble words and do it, and then be like, there we go, that's how I did it.
Oh, hey! He just rolled high enough to hack into government systems.
So successfully triangulate where the radio signal is coming from. About here.
All right. You're to be around here-ish.
I'll be flying from my, well, it's going to take me about an hour to get there. I think that's we established that my character's home base is about an hour outside this mist city.
Yay, we get to go save the day.
Yep.
Doo-da.
All right.
So you're going to the mysterious building.
To the mysterious building!
all right. To the mysterious building we go.
Alright. As you go into mysterious building, well, let me see what check you have to make. Because you don't see a chair or anything like that. You just see another radio antenna.
Hmm. Okay.
And quickly make an awareness check for anyone that's inside the building.
Oh no, we have to
Oh,
make
boy.
awareness perception checks.
Hey boy.
Hmm.
20.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sierra. Oh, sorry, Pyra or Jimfair. Hey boy. Only. All right.
Yeah.
So hey boy. Onchio realizes what's going on as he looks around and sees a bunch of bombs just set off ready to explode the building. Ready to explode. Or let's just say, I told you not to follow me, heroes. Have a nice life.
I'm getting all of us. Okay, a quick question. This building, how big is it? And is there enough explosive to take out a bunch of civilians?
And about city block.
Okay, how
Wait,
big of a
where
building
are
are
all
we
the-
dealing with here?
Where are the explosives?
All around.
How many are there?
Let's see, about True Story's building, about this wide, so
How much weight of explosives, Ty?
how much weight of a
Yes.
maybe about 60 pounds of C4, so about 60 feet with a C4, going between two stories. Like I say, it's enough to level a city block.
Okay. Okay. Daedalus. She quick draws Daedalus, and he turns into a weird claw contraption on her hand, and then he glows orange, and then she flings her hand up, and the explosives are going to fly out through the windows, up into the air.
Assuming
Into
that,
the crowd!
assuming that Ty will let you do. If you're gonna do that, I'll help out by basically creating a stone half sphere to direct the explosion upwards even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. I mean, even if he says I can't do that, then we can still just do a variant of that and just
My plan was basically to do it for the fucking building. Basically, put giant stone slabs on the side of the building and hold it together to let the explosion settle down.
I mean, that also works. Both those plans work.
But the problem is, I don't know how many cubic feet of stone I'm going to need to work with here. I might actually have to do an extra effort, which would trigger my complication.
Which is good news that I can do that thing.
Whereas I can just create, a stone half sphere that can hold all of it, and then point it upwards, and then just hold it for a minute.
I yeet it out of the building. You then catch it in the rock, and then we just go yeet, and then we watch as it basically becomes
a Roman
dust.
candle, a giant Roman candle shooting straight into the air. Yeah, those bomb disposal trailers that bomb disposal uses, where it just shoots the shit up. Yeah, that's what we just created. And I'm also going to be using one of the abilities of create to shore it up as well to make it even tougher. So yeah, let me check the rules for create on that.
Yeah, make some rules for that curry.
It's not a roll actually. It's more of
He doesn't need to roll, Ty. He just does it.
yeah, I just do it, but there are certain things I can do with create. Here we go. Dropping object, supporting weight.
Yes.
Basically, we're doing a modified version of supporting weight. If you create an object needed to support weight, create a bridge, or support a weakened structure, for example, it has an effective strength equal to its ranking. You can shore up by creating a create object by taking a standard action and concentrating increasing strength by 1 until the start of your next round. You can also use extra effort to increase for 1 round these modify. Okay, so I basically can make this at strength 9 or toughness 9. Something along those lines. I can't remember what it was. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, creating an object can provide cover or concealment to do. Here we go. Hold on. I can't remember what the damaging objects rules are.
Objects are complicated
Yeah.
in an annoying way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume we were dealing with toughness 9 here for kind of slapdash rules, but toughness 9 is not that much,
Mhm.
at least for especially for an explosion like this.
I mean, it's more than enough to, tank most of the damage.
Yeah, true. It has to fail significantly, so. And because an object just buys 10. So,
I mean, to be fair, I believe how it technically works with an object is you check the object's toughness versus, I think it just always gets 10.
yeah. Well, I think there's other things because of how much weight we're dealing with here. I'm dealing with 250 cubic feet of stone.
Which then adds in, it's,
Oof.
again, objects are complicated because it would
Yeah.
probably just, the rock will probably crunk and then, settle. And there'll be dust rain down a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Got it. Here we go. Never mind. Apply to create. Okay, here we go. Create. What was it? You can geometric shapes, complex ones, geometric file say equal to the rank, and toughness equal to the effective rank. Creating objects can be damaged or broken like ordinary objects. They vanish if you stop maintaining them. You can repair any damaged created object by using your effect, recreating it. The created objects are stationary once you've created them, although other effects can move them. Assume a create object has a mass equal to its volume rank. Let me check how much mass that actually is. How much stone did I literally just rip out of the ground and put in that? So 250 cubic feet. Yeah, 6 tons of stone that I then use my powers to reinforce. So yeah, toughness 9. So yeah. But it also rolled really high, so yeah. So yeah, looks like it tanked it, Diplo.
Yeah.
I mean, unless this thing had okay, I think plastic. I'll check plastic explosive, but C4 does not have that much power. I think it's a damage rank 10 or something along those lines.
I mean,
Yeah, but
even
this
if
is
it
basically-
doesn't tank it,
Yeah.
it's an explosion that's now happening.
Yeah, in the air and directing most of the force upwards. We might lose the thing I just created by snapping my finger. So
You may have just turned the upper floors of this building to dust, but that's okay. We're fine.
Yeah,
no one
and
else is
So is the
dead.
city.
And so is the citizens.
Yeah.
But you know something strange? Instead of cheering celebration with, because obviously everyone's watching, they just look into a zombie-like state and march back to their homes.
I'm gonna step in front of one of them using my magical sense, and I'm gonna do basically a magic check on. Magic check. Magic check.
It's almost a several block wide psychic burst.
Oof.
Someone's
Magic
taking control of most of the citizens.
Uh-huh.
They just look at you and just proceed to go around you to go back to their homes.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Great. We got a psychomancer somewhere in here.
Yes, this is never fun.
Mental manipulation is one of the more dangerous ones too. Or Psymancer, I should say.
Well, in other news, the agents run up like, "What the hell's going on?" As they saw the burst. Well, as they saw the fireworks going on over the city.
Yep. I lowered down the stone cauldron, basically, that I used to contain it. It sets down and immediately just shatters once it's set on the ground and no longer under its direct control. Bomb.
Oh boy.
That thing chewed up through pure granite. Damn. We also got a Psychomancer running around somewhere. Or Psymancer.
Don't worry, I can fix this. Let's just go shoot people. Eventually we'll find them.
No, you can't. Yep. Mulder looks at it like, no, you can't shoot people. That's be another way to find them with. That's be another way to find him or her without causing murder.
I mean, I could try to find something I left behind that might have a sympathetic link to them that I could use to track them, but that's some pretty hairy tracking magic. Normally, I prefer working with hair or blood samples.
Well, roll to see if we can find anything on the streets.
No, I'm gonna have DedSec scan the building for any more bombs, and then I'm gonna walk into the building.
All right,
Going.
that's it. Go.
All right. All right. I'm like, does my bomb sensing equipment work? Probably not.
You might see. You don't know if you see the bombs or if you see any more bombs or not.
Thing could be on the fritz, but I'm not detecting anything. Still, just be careful. If you hear anything like clicking or beeping, get the heck out.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check, or is it investigations check?
Well, that was investigation.
Uh, 18 to search through the building. Try to find something he may have left behind, something that's not out of place.
You find the gummy bear?
Found some old food, might be his, but it's too hard to say. It could have been dropped by a janitor. I'll put it into a little, plastic evidence bag just in case.
You are to make perception or awareness checks. One or the other. Para and Siri.
What check?
Perception or awareness investigate check.
There you go.
Yeah. Jim Panic, you saved the day?
Apparently.
Well, the good news is Pirates found that there was no more bombs in the building. The bad news is Power finds a time bomb with a ticking clock with 5 minutes left on it.
I pointed it.
You don't know what the clock's counting down, but I assume it's not good.
Do you call us?
Yes.
I'm gonna poke DedSec and go, hey, there's a bomb outside or something with a ticking clock.
All right, I can take a look at it.
Hold it. Scanning with magic. And I'm just gonna use my advantage of skill mastery, and I'm just gonna get a 28 on that, buying 10. So 28 to magic check. Do I detect any magic on it?
No magic.
Okay, it's clear. It's not magical. I'll try to assist you in the technological side of things.
Okay. Do my eyes deceive?
Yep. You got a 24 because I give you a +2.
So 24.
All right. As you look at the clock and take it apart, you realize there's a Wi-Fi. There's some Wi-Fi on it, connected to several points throughout the entire city.
Are we doing that Justice League episode with the what was it? The Royal Flush Game? Is that what we're doing? Or we each have to go to different parts of the city to disarm bombs?
Maybe.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
All right. So what's Sierra's going to do to break in now?
Can I get an identification of where they are?
How many bombs are there, boy? Boy, how many bombs?
How many bombs are there?
See, they realizes there's 5 bombs with highly populated areas each.
Okay, well, we don't care. Just highly populated areas. Nothing major infrastructure will be lost.
No, we do care about highly populated areas because the people.
Fine. Can we at least let the inner city one go off?
This was the inner city one.
Damn it! We messed up already.
You look across the street, you see projects across the far the eye can see.
Look, I'll take the one in the Elven district. We're just gonna DedSec, you have to walk me through it.
Yep.
So, do we have to do any other checks to disarm them, or do we know how to disarm them now?
You have a general idea to disarm or neutralize them. Elven District, Diamond Avenue, the stadium, I would say.
I'll drop Jim Pan off on the way. Pyre. I'll drop Pyre off on the way. To one of them, then get to the Elven District.
The wharf stop, the yacht docks. I was about to try to come up with something cleaner.
Okay.
And one the Mansions District.
I'm just gonna fly to the bomb that Siri will take care of. Siri's just gonna fly and do what Siri do.
Yeah. I'll try to get the elves to stay the fuck away from the building where this bomb is.
Don't worry, look at us! Look at our children, they've already disarmed it! We're elves after all! We're perfect and we've disarmed it! What? I really want that to be the reveal. The elves have already disarmed it.
No, they didn't disarm it. They somehow made it worse. They tried to use magic and made it more powerful.
No, it's actually
You can't use magic for everything.
We hooked the bomb up to the world tree to teach it morality.
no, it's actually worse. Not only they tried to use magic, which sped up the timing even more, but everyone's crying around it in that Hitler days.
Fuck. Okay.
They're all crying, celebrating as they're like, "Praise be the Yggdrasil bomb!" Ah,
Pretty much.
Did this thing have a trembler switch?
What way to find out?
Because I don't think I've got enough time to disarm it. Okay, where is this bomb physically located? Is it in a building? Is it on the street?
It's on the street, pretty much exactly where the center of the Elven District is.
Okay,
And it's
how far
getting
am I
bigger.
away from the how far am I away from the ocean?
Yeah, you get into the ocean. There's nothing important in there.
Alright,
Well, a bunch of
Elven
fish will
District
die,
will be
but, oh well.
here.
Not
See-
the worst thing in the world.
How long can you wait? Can you? Siri wants to know. Can you set the timer to last longer?
I'm not a technical expert.
Listen. All I need to know is, can you set it for longer?
I might be able to try to slow down time.
Oh, then
For
don't
it.
worry about it.
Okay, in this situation, actually, I'm.
See, I was just thinking we could, take those bombs and, go just drop them in Antarctica.
Yeah, because that's a good idea.
Listen, the emperor penguin population isn't needed.
And apparently, neither are the poles.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, there's land in Antarctica at least. We're gonna
Yeah.
uncover it. We're going to salvage it by blowing up all the glaciers, putting all that water in the ocean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just raise sea levels 5 meters.
Well, the only problem is right now we'd be fighting against growing ice right now. Antarctica's fucking growing, man. It's getting bigger.
We can't let it get too big. It'll kill us all.
You're about 200 feet away
Not.
You're about 250 feet away from the ocean.
No, we've had record years on ice for Antarctica for like 20 years now. It keeps getting bigger. The Arctic is the one that has seen reduction. Let's see. Hold on, I'm
Alright,
checking
so-
right now. I'm seeing if there's a time. If there's a okay, let's see. If I put this underground, that's gonna be real bad. So
Yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of earthquakes.
Thanks to else fucking up, you have only 2 minutes to figure out what to check this thing.
okay, if I've got 2 minutes, I should be able to focus my powers and slowly move it.
Okay, you slowly move it.
Yeah, once I get it stable, I should be able to get it over the water and go. Okay, I don't have enough time to disarm this one. I'm dropping it in the water. That should absorb most of the explosion.
Alright, let me see if there's actually a ripple back effect.
Yeah.
I mean, tsunami, if you will.
Not if I do something similar by shaping the ocean floor to direct the blast upward, thus pushing it actually out, up and out, stealing most of its energy.
Which thank God you actually did that.
Yes. Look, I can't bring the stone all the way up to the surface, but I can at least make it so that it doesn't send it wide. It sends it vertical, thus robbing it of most of its energy the second it tries to transition from liquid to gas. Though, yes, there will still be a pretty big water spout.
Alright.
So they got to deal with their bombs. That's how I'm dealing with mine.
Alright, you still have the Yacht District. Sorry, you still have the Yacht, Diamond Avenue, the Mansion, and the Stadium. Who's going to take care of the next bomb?
Okay. I'll go to my bomb and examine it.
Which
Can I
one is
safely
going to go
disarm-
to?
Which is the closest to me?
I guess.
Okay, which ones did they go to? Which ones did they go to, and which ones are left?
All right. Diamond Avenue.
I should go to that one.
District, the mansions, and of course the stadium.
Fucking, I'm going to the stadium.
You go to the stadium to find a football game going on and crowds cheering all the way. And crowds cheering like mad.
I've seen this movie before. I'm gonna go underground and look for the vending machine. Do I find the nuclear bomb that's in play?
One way to find out.
Are you gonna fry the Coke?
Technology check to try and use my machine, my gadgets to try and detect where the explosive is.
Yep. Well, it's not in a vending machine. It's in the security tower.
Shit. Okay.
So we gotta make another technology check to break in.
Nope.
Oh boy! You might want to use your hero point now.
I'm using hero point. I have only one hero point now. Retry. What does hero point do again?
In this case, you retry.
It lets you re-roll, and I believe it also gives you something else. Let me double check. In play, here we go. Improve roll. Here we go. One hero points allows you to re-roll any dice, and if you roll below a 10, add 10 to it. So you actually just rolled a crit. So so 36.
All right, you break into the security tower and find the bomb thing there and sleepy guard.
How much should I pay these people? Is the guard like sitting like in front of the bomb, or?
He's actually laying on top of the bomb.
I shove him aside. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him, "You are sleeping on a goddamn nuclear bomb. What the hell is wrong with you?"
Caught.
How did it get there? What? Where am I?
You're not a security guard here.
No, I'm not a security guard here, but I was assigned to be outside. Not in the
Fuck
camera
it, not
room.
enough time. Fuck it, not enough time. I'm going to try and deal with the bomb.
5 minutes left. Sorry, 3 minutes left.
5, 4, 3, 2. No.
28 to try and defuse it.
You find the wire and success. You find the wire. We have 3. You open up with 3 wires. Red, blue, and yellow.
Tech. Is the streak gonna keep going? Technology check. Do I successfully cut the right wires? Oh.
It's going faster now. 2 minutes left.
Come on, Kiri.
Kick the damn thing!
Oh,
and
He kicks it and stops.
you kept the right wires just in time. The film to defuse.
Okay.
Also, I don't think these are nukes. I think they're traditional bombs.
Yeah, but it's still very powerful. C block.
Oh, they could be thermobaric explosives,
Yeah.
which
Hopefully, to our range, it might as well be.
yeah, thermobaric. Yeah, it just releases a cloud that then it ignites.
That's more of like a fuel air burst.
that's a fuel
thermobaric-
air bomb. Thermobaric is even
It basically-
nastier. It basically cooks everything within a half mile.
I know.
Yeah,
But,
it also
you know-
leaves a vacuum of air remaining. So if somehow you survived, woof. And you know what happens with things in a vacuum, right?
Well, no, it's the rapid change of temperature. You actually could survive in a vacuum for about 2 minutes. Not conscious, of course, but yeah.
It's complicated, is the answer.
All right, next. You have the docks.
Who's left?
Well, not the yacht docks, Diamond Avenue, and the mansions. So the rich people area now. Who's gonna take care of two of the other bombs?
Well, I'm still trying to shore up my bomb right now.
I know. I mean, all this is happening at the same time, obviously. So a little good news, at least for the hero, for the party. As Gio's trying to show up the ocean, you see Oceanera swim at the speed of light to one of the to the dock bomb.
Yeah.
So at least he's going to buy you more time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Siri's just going to do bomb disarming.
Which bomb? Which bomb? Street or mansion?
I'll take care of the mansion bomb because the street bomb does not matter.
All right, you see mansion bomb, and you see and you see some high sophisticated people walking around, just looking at you like, what do you want, peasants? Note there's actually very influential people. Try to see who's going to buy Mr. Xavier's mansion.
Stares at the dumb people. Just stares. Wait, okay, moving on. Walks past them towards where the bomb should be. Out of the way. I don't have time to deal with bourgeoisie.
Alright, see if we can find it. Perception.
No, I have to percept to find the bomb. Curses. Well, don't worry, guys. When we all die, we can blame Ty.
This is actually kind of easy. It's underneath the punch. It's underneath the punch bowl.
Why is there a punch? Just looks at all of them. You do know there's a bomb here.
No, it's a statue of. It looks like a statue, to be honest. No, it's a fancy statue.
Under the punch bowl.
You just said bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie. Yes, bourgeoisie. My God, you can't even pronounce it. You are all hypocrites. Right? It's a bomb. B-O-M-B. Do you understand?
Security, escort this person out.
I'm busy. Go do your own things. I'm taking this. Grabs the bomb, takes it.
One problem though. The bomb is strapped to the table and the floor.
What? How's it strapped to the floor? That's my question. Is the table
You mean
bolted to the
bolted?
floor?
Yes.
Okay. What's the table made of?
Wooden glass.
It's made of glass.
Yeah.
Shoots. Picks up bomb. Leaves. This
What-
is mine now.
what
This
are you
is
doing?
mine now!
What are you doing?
I'm taking your statue bomb!
It's like, call the police! Wait, there is no police! God dang it!
This is mine! Flies away. Guy, then radios the rest of the people. Guys, I got a cool new statue for the base.
Yeah, about about 3 minutes to stop the statue from blowing up.
Also, guys, in about 3 minutes, we're not going to have a cool new statue for the base. Don't worry. 3 minutes is enough time. 3 minutes is enough time, Ty.
You gonna start the disarming check?
No, why would I disarm it? I'm gonna throw it. I'm just gonna fly up. I'm just gonna fly straight up for 3 minutes. Ty, do you not know how far I can fly in 3 minutes time?
I know that, but the problem is you have to actually survive on the way down.
Looks at me. Listen, Ty, darling, bay, schnookums, Darrell, my main man. Let's see. I can get a grand total of 16 miles up.
Okay, so while Siri decides to iron giant this thing.
I mean, to be fair, I can yeet it up and then I can throw it one direction. By the time it's 16 miles up, it's going, about 8 miles up. It's going to take a full minute for it to fall down. And I can then just go another 3 or so miles up, to make certain. And then I can just fly back down after I yeet it over the ocean. Point being, it's going to fall slower than I fly as I fly back down to watch the explosion. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, and I guess that leaves Pyro to do the street bomb, which is actually being thrown a party for the celebration of the rich.
Okay.
Alright, perception.
Okay. Give me a second. Perception. Come on. Oh,
Oh boy. You also might want to use a hero point.
Okay.
This one is very tricky. But this one is, well, let's just go. Let's just say you might want to use a hero point.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, shall I roll again?
You have to roll again.
Yay.
Okay.
Plus 10, so that's 27.
Yeah, I was about to say with the bonus, yeah. Good news, you find the bomb. Bad news is 2 of them within 2 of the head parade floats.
Yay. I don't know what to do.
I'm about to say, fortunately, the timing is a bit off on this one, so you could ask at least one person to help to come by and help you with it.
Yes, I do that.
It has 5 minutes left.
Help me. I know what to punch, not to disarm.
Well, you can't. You're going. Well, sadly, you can't ask Jill as he's too busy trying to force back the ocean. You can't ask. You can't ask Syria. You can't ask Syrian DedSec for help.
DedSec, help me. DedSec.
I'm Curie.
Okay.
Yes.
He asked for help.
Okay. How far away? I guess I'll be trying to just talk to him through how to do this over the phone, because I don't think I can get there in time.
It's from here.
Would I be able to get there in time?
So if you fly long enough, you get there in time.
Alright,
But you only have like 2 minutes to disarm both of the bombs.
How close are the bombs?
Yeah, that's 2 bombs.
Alright, I'll fly to him, and I'll begin helping him disarm the bombs. Technology check. Don't let me fail.
Alright, you disarm one of the bombs.
Alright, how much time is left?
Minute and a half.
I go to the other one. Final hero point.
I'm about to say 1 minute left.
I've spent my last hero point.
Alright, go ahead.
42.
And you disarm the other bomb.
Yay.
Alright.
And it seems like the citizens either don't mind or don't notice that they're almost died. You see a burst in the distance over here about. Well, actually, 2 bursts in the distance with Dispel's plan.
Whoa.
A couple minutes later, you see Oceana walking back like, "Oh, this was entertaining." Then something strange happens. A little kid comes up and slashes her in the back.
Wait, what?
What? Wait. Wait. I just want to understand right here. A little child runs up and is going to shiv her or slash her.
Slash, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly. So we just saw a child stab a superhero and it hurt her.
It doesn't hurt her, but she's bleeding a little bit. But she's a little bit panicked because of the blood, because the child is actually collecting it in a vial and trying to run away.
I shoot the child.
Alright.
Don't worry. Okay, here, I shoot the child. Okay, and I'll re-roll that with luck. Okay. Hey, Ty, what's the child's defense?
None. That's why I put -2 when I rolled.
Oh, no, you don't roll defense against an attack. What you roll is toughness. What's his toughness?
Yeah, like I said, I put -2 for his toughness.
Well, yeah, then I've got enough to get a full +5, so it's a DC 29. So the child is now unconscious.
Better than what I could have been, I suppose.
She just looks at you and tries to run to the vial as fast as possible.
Who? The
No,
the mermaid?
Oceana.
No, Siri's gonna pick up the vial. Cocks the revolver.
Like, thank you, but
5,
give me the vial back.
4, 3. You will now explain what is going on and why you think I shouldn't have this. Is that understood?
You know I could just force you back, right?
Bark, if you understand. Don't need sass. Don't need anything else. Don't be smarmy. Bark, if you understand me. Three, 2, 1. I shoot Oceana.
Really?
She told Oceana to talk. Also, what was that? Is that her water jet?
Yeah,
Doesn't even
she's forcing that you to. Because one, you're being a smart ass, and two, she's trying to protect her vow.
Shoot Oceana. One of us has got the bigger boomstick. Does a 17 hit Ty?
Yeah, let me roll for toughness real quick.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Like this.
So she water jets me and I shoot her.
And meanwhile, both of you are just standing like, what's going on? Okay.
3,
Okay, we're not going to keep killing
1.
each
I
other.
shoot her again.
She's trying to make peace.
No, I don't give a shit. I told her to speak and bark when she understood that I'm in charge right now. She has not done that. She is going to keep shooting until either Oceana barks or shuts the fuck up. That gets re-rolled because of homing. That's a DC 34. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh boy, it still survived. You're
Just taser Siri. Siri's just looking at her. Is this really what you're trying to... Come on!
I want to hurt you, but okay. Let me explain this, and don't shoot me, or I'm going to pull out the heavy fire. I'm going to pull up something heavy.
5, 4,
He's actually trying to explain this.
3. Let me be clear here. You still haven't done what I told you.
You need to bark like a dog, or she'll just keep shooting you.
Is he actually serious?
Shoots her.
As
again.
serious as a clown with a heart having a heart attack.
Yeah. Make another toughness save. Sirius just shoots her again. Okay, so and she'll extra effort to shoot her again, which gets re-rolled. Okay, so make another toughness save.
And why are you shooting her? What? Somebody runs up and
I don't
tries
like
to grab the
Oceana,
bomb.
so this is just a great excuse to shoot her. You've just given me a good excuse to shoot her.
Yeah, and the bad guy's getting a good excuse to one watch and two to smack the vial.
I have the vial.
Exactly.
And with her penalty, she fails that, so she's Do you want to keep this up?
I'm I'm a mermaid. I'm not gonna bark like a dog, and I can't see. Oh, fuck it. She starts to sing. Everyone make a mind check.
You mean a will save?
Yep. Dex check, you're now hypnotized. You're now hypnotized.
Okay.
Pyro, you're hypnotized.
It's they make a DC based off the difficulty of the thing. So is it a 10 rank hypnosis?
Yeah.
Then he makes the save. It's not you roll and then add 10.
Oh, okay.
It is literally DC 20. Yeah. Siri will trigger her drawback with Daedalus, considering this is hypnotism. This will be fun. I'll get a hero point, and Siri's just going to kind of wander off, and that's probably not good for whoever she meets next. But Siri has left the scene.
Okay, and Oceana stops singing.
Siri just
I'm
Siri's
sorry.
eyes just kind of glaze over, and then Oceana just hears from the gun of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Why the fuck would you do that from the gun that Siri's holding? Also, Desdick and Pyrrha, you could both hear the gun screaming that at Oceana as Siri's loading the gun and pulls out a bullet that's basically the same size as the gun and loads it in. And the gun's like, oh, mother, why would you? And then Siri just kind of wanders off.
Hmm.
Probably not a good thing.
Angry.
Like, I'm sorry to use my singing voice. But I was trying to explain that, well, in my world, mermaids are nearly extinct because of their blood. They have the tendency. The mermaid's blood extends life almost 100-fold. And that's why I panic, because if someone's trying to slash me to take my blood, that means someone else is trying to extend their life. Now afraid that Siri's trying to extend her life if she knows what she's trying. If she knows what she has in her hand. And no one's talking.
Hmm. Yeah.
Alright, so blood extends life. So long as you're not used as like some blood factory, immortality is effectively not available. So they'll use you as a blood factory for extended lifespans. Got it.
Hence, that's why there's little mermaids here in this world, because mermaids are what your humans call endangered species.
Hmm.
Yeah, that can make things complicated. Yeah. All right. So I'm guessing he just basically wants like to burn this sample of blood or something.
That's what I was trying to do, but she insists on not me giving it back. So that
Siri?
even she knows, or is trying to be stubborn. Either way.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Siri, as you walk up the street, you see somewhat of a crowd forming. Siri?
Yeah.
You see a crowd trying to form behind you.
Okay.
They're getting closer.
Siri is currently not here right now. You have entered into range of .exe murder. Please have a message on hold. I'm sorry. You're not monsters or demons. So that means they luckily will get to live. On the downside, that just means Siri's just going to continue moving. If they start approaching in a fashion that's aggressive, Siri will just fly away. And again, is just going to be looking for a monster. And she's just going. Again. She is out of it.
I guess I'll take my jetpack and fly away.
Siri is not here right now. Someone tried to mind control her, which means that one of her complications got triggered. So I gave myself a hero point to trigger it. And she is currently just in Monster Hunter mode. And either A, until enough time has passed, or B, she murders anything that qualifies technically as a monster. She's just going to keep going in a straight line.
That complicates things for us.
Yes. Luckily for you guys, neither of you technically qualify as monsters.
Thank God, at least.
Yeah. The mermaid does.
I would say mermaids are monsters, but yeah, Siri should know that she's a mermaid by now.
Yeah. But the mermaid's the one that triggered it, so it can't be the mermaid. So she just keeps going. To be fair, monster is a term that would also apply to any evil person.
So, Homelander. Got it.
So Homelander, the psychic, or
Again, she's not looking. She goes in a straight line. Straight line. She's just going to keep going in that direction until,
She comes across something.
or enough time passes.
I'll go with her and try to keep her from causing too much trouble.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's not going to cause much trouble.
As good a luck as I can do doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is somebody actually tries to stop her at this point. Because then you're just trying to stop a person that can literally, take down a entire plaza of people in 6 seconds. Because gun. I got you in my sights.
target-rich environment, huh?
Siri is not here right now. Please call back later after the beep. You're all gonna die down here. What?
Alright, so I guess after a few hours, Siri starts to return back to normal.
2 hours. But
2
yeah.
hours. Meanwhile, Oceana is, well, she's in hemoglobin mode. That's her weakness. If it's taking enough blood for her, she's pretty much in blood panic mode right now.
Oh, pish posh. She just needed to answer the goddamn question. Rather than beat around the goddamn bush.
She's in blood panic mode because of the answer. She didn't know if she's going to go, okay, well I'll just drink this blood and now I'm even more immortal than ever.
Yes, because immortal times 100 equals more immortal.
Yep.
Like I said, she doesn't think. Like I said, she doesn't think straight when someone tries to take her blood. She just thinks take. She just thinks I gotta get it back because something bad's gonna happen if I don't.
Anyways, yeah, we did it. We saved the town.
You saved the town, but your town hero is, well, seen by the ocean, just kicking her feet right now.
Her tail.
Her tail, yeah. Meanwhile, you have some blood. Congratulations.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Do you want to drink this?
What exactly would that do to something that's not magical or creature based?
Anything. It stands to life for anything. So if a
No, I
human
think
takes it,
Great.
then it's going to be then the human's going to last at least 500 years.
I can take some.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't want you to.
Yeah, thinking she might find out if somebody drank it. That's my main concern. Yeah, she
So
might
the
find
full explanation is
Nah.
well, it slows down your body's aging. So even though it appear like, let's say 45, you still have the looks of a 25-year-old, or the looks of someone who the second you drink the blood. So 145 might look like a 4-year-old if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I want some.
Well, if you want to get your ass kicked, you can do so. I'm not drinking the juju juice.
Are you sure?
I'm not going to stop him.
Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Say again?
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, that's always a great way to start things off.
Alright, so you drink the juice. After about a half hour being in excruciating pain, you feel your body to be much lighter and much more efficient. As if it's
Right.
Unfortunately, you see Oceana swim up to you in the speed of light.
I
Like,
tried to
Hello.
convince not to.
you drunk it, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Nerd!
Tried to convince not to.
Just mix it with some juice. Like, this is a good cleanse. It's good for my body.
Fine, you drunk it, we're getting married.
Hot!
Okay.
And then she punches you, so... I assume that missed, so...
Yeah.
She tries to punch you again and again, pretty much... So I guess 3 more. I guess roll toughness for one of them at least.
Yeah.
I cannot decide if you should live or die. Da, 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 da.
Alright. She gets tired, punch you, and like, I hate you. Both of
I
you.
love you.
This is hot. Like, this is really hot. Does anyone else? Like, this is adorable. Look at her. Oh, look at them. They're a couple now. Oh, Siri pets both of them on the head. If you had just stated it right from the start, you know this wouldn't have happened.
She tries to roundhouse kick you.
You mean tailhouse kick me?
Obviously, she fails.
Siri doesn't dodge things normally, but Siri just leans back and it misses. Siri doesn't dodge things normally for good reason. Oh.
Well, you're gonna have one upside and one downside. Do you want? I don't think there's a downside yet. The one upside though, you're immune to hypnosis magic.
Hey, you know what that
Ooh.
means, right, Jimpan?
You can't be fooled by those hypnosises on stage. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if that even works. I was more gonna say she can't hypnotize you to take out the garbage.
Yeah.
There you go, Jimpan. That's good news. And you'll live to be a ripe old age of 999.
Hey.
If her blood doesn't extend your lifespan further. And that also
No,
depends on how long.
it's only a one-time thing.
Yeah, so you'll live to be 999. Maybe
Whoa.
up into the thousands. Turns out, though, it's still standard aging, so you go to spend 900 of those years as a 90-year-old. That would be the shittiest way to do it.
Like I said, it slows down aging, but eventually you're gonna get old.
I mean, yeah, so basically Jimpan is going to... Yeah, it just multiplies what his current lifespan is by 100. So he's in his 20s, he's going to live to be like 100. So he's going to have another 800 years. So basically, each century represents 10 years for him.
Pretty much.
You know what that means, right, Jimpan? You can divorce your mermaid wife and date your daughter. Or rather, her friends. And they won't realize that you're actually like 100 and something. Because you can date your great-granddaughter's kids.
Well, we're going to perfect territory.
Hey! You brought this on upon us, Ty. This has all been brought upon by you. Just like everything.
I think they're actually going to drink the blood.
Also, Seawall left us.
Yeah, something came up apparently.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think
I also like how Seawall still thinks the Antarctica thing that he mentioned. It's like, we've been over this. That study was taken and done, 10 years ago, and openly was noted by the guy that it was possibly wrong. And then everyone else did the studies and proved that, in fact, he was wrong. And it just maybe the eastern ice sheet is getting larger. So, and that's the thing, it's maybe the eastern ice sheet, which is the least important one for a lot of reasons, because there's a bunch of other ice sheets that are more important because they act as, blockers from all the glacier ice that's inland from getting out to the ocean. And that's the stuff that's going to do what when it gets out to the ocean?
Honestly, it'll probably maintain sea level because ice takes up a hell of a lot more space volume-wise than it does as water.
Kiri, This is the glacier ice that's on land.
Oh, the stuff on land, bit of an increase then, possibly.
We know how much the stuff on land will increase just from Greenland. All the glacier ice on Greenland that's on land will increase global water by up to 3 meters. And that's Greenland. Antarctica has anywhere from 3 to 5 times that amount of ice. Think about that in a scale thing, Kiri, what that means for water levels.
So potentially 15 meters ish.
Minimum of 9, 15 meters, and Greenland's melting faster than Antarctica. So, and 2, there's also a bunch of ice that isn't displacing water that's in Antarctica that's technically in the ocean, because we got to talk about the fact that there's a lot of water, there's a lot of ice that just isn't because the other ice is making it float, etc. Which gets into how displacement works, etc., and how the fact that ice floats affects everything. Blah, blah, blah. Point being, we know it's a thing that once it happens, it's going to have drastic effects on reshaping coastlines. And it is happening. It's just that there's a part of Antarctica where the ice is also growing back. And that ice is growing back just because of its positioning. Because it's cold enough there, and it's also far enough from our lovely little ozone hole. Which I don't remember if that's an actual thing or not. That gets into complicated stuff. A bunch of early 2000s stuff. Quick break, and I have to step away for a bit as well. I was going to ask Ty, what else are we doing?
Actually,
Are we doing anything else?
I'm pretty sure that's the end of the session.
Ty, do we get any PowerPoints?
Nope.
Ty, I shoot Oceana again.
She stands between her makeshift husband this time.
Your character's definitely putting in the it show and definitely showing off some sundariness.
Don't worry, she's fine. Look, have her make a toughness save, Ty.
Please stop.
Please stop shooting my wife. What? She likes it, look. And she hasn't had... Yay. Listen. This is all just part of our masochist training. I'm teaching her how to be a masochist is all. You'll thank me when you're older. when you want to try some BDSM in the bedroom with her. You know how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to think of something a negative for drinking the blood, but that was interesting. I just stopped recording. I forgot.
There are 3 people recording this session.
Huh?
There are 3 people recording this session.
No, and quick update for the presidential race. Mr. Jackson.
Mr. President, get down! And
because Jackson and Roosevelt is actually punching the wall now. The wall to Angel C now. Note that they have no super strength, they're just man v man.
I take that over Homelander any day of the week.
So
Homelander
literally,
tried
it's just 2 dudes punching a wall to see which one of them can win.
And that might be your president and vice president. They haven't decided which one yet.
I will follow those men to hell and back.
I hate them both. Can we elect Ortega instead?
While he's still going to do the cleanup tour.
Anyways, yeah, Kiri, movie night tonight.
Sure.
We haven't done one in a while. And also, I have a beautiful, wonderful idea for a campaign. We just need people. Also,
What's the,
I don't. That's a surprise, Kiri. Also, I'm hoping Sovek's Star Wars thing will be interesting. Kiri, say 3 or 5. We could start as actually competent characters. I'll be back.
3?